What's going on, YouTube? Josh here. Got another video for you guys today, like I said I would. Got my Ryback beanie again. This is going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. And let me tell you what, guys. I just want to say something about Yu-Gi-Oh! Real quick. Yu-Gi-Oh! To me, I've explained it before. It comes and goes, and really, I'm actually getting so sick of it that it makes me just want to take, like, literally all my cards out in my backyard and just start a campfire. It just freaking makes me so mad when you have the game wrapped up and your opponent turns the game around with one stupid card. Like, I was playing on Dual Network with Mediocre Otaku the other day, and I had the game completely wrapped up. I was playing Fire Fist. I had my double bears out. I had my whole back row set. He fucking brings BLS in and just fucking annihilates me. He uses Honest to get over my bears and attack twice. It was ridiculous. I was so mad, I literally just felt like punching my laptop. But it comes and goes, and there's no way in hell I'm playing in a competitive environment because, you know, Dragon Rulers are going to be, you know, everywhere, I think. I do have plans to build an Evil Swarm deck. Thanks again for the trade, Charles. But to me, it didn't, Evil Swarms, when I played it, it didn't, unless I just wasn't used to it, or, you know, unless I just got really bad hands or something, to me, Evil Swarms don't seem to be that good. I don't know, you know, we'll have to see where it goes, but, you know, for all the hype they got, I don't think they were that good to me. So, alright, I have a little deck profile for you guys today. Obviously, you can tell what it is. It's, Brotherhood of Fire Fists. Just going to tell you guys right now, this deck is incomplete, but this, in my opinion, is a playable Fire Fist deck. It's the build I like the most out of what I had. Right now, I think it's playable. One thing about Fire Fist I have to warn you about right now is they're not broken. They're just really good, and that's why I love the deck so much, because they're not broken. They're not, you know, these crazy, spamming, fuckfest deck that is Dragon Rulers and, you know, stuff like that. I also feel Fire Fist is a great matchup against Evil Swarms. Fire Fists are pretty much the last things they want to see, because with cards like Bear, you have to worry about protecting your Ophion and stuff. I think Fire Fists are a pretty good matchup against most things, but obviously they're not a match, I think, for Dragon Rulers. But enough negativity. I'm going to get into the deck profile for you guys right now. So, alright, we have 3 Gene Warped Warwolf. Obviously, this is only in here for Tiger King with Rescue Rabbit, or any other 4-cost XYZ. He's actually, I use him a lot of times outside of that purpose. I just use him as a beat stick. He's really good. You know, you get 3 or 4 Fire Formation cards out, you could be looking at a, you know, 2,700, maybe even 3,000 attack monster. He's just really good. I was running 3 Vorse Raider. I only have 1, but this is probably going to be changed. This is going to be 3 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Chicken. When Chicken comes out, God knows when the U.S. is going to get him. I don't know if we ever will get him or what, but if we ever do get him, he'll be in here. As of now, it's probably not going to stay Vorse Raider. I'm probably going to play 2 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Dragon and 1 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Swallow or Coyote. One of the 2. Then we have, obviously, 3 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear. 3 Bears a necessity. Bear is awesome. Bear's one of my favorite cards. Just the artwork is beautiful, very well done. The card design itself, it's just a great card. I love Bear. He's the center man of the deck. He's great. Finally managed to get 3. 3 Brother of the Fire Fist Gorilla. I will say I've watched a lot, guys. I've watched a lot of deck profiles lately on a lot of decks. I've watched Fire Fist, multiple, at least a dozen Fire Fist deck profiles, like 6 or 7 Evil Swarm deck profiles. I've watched a lot of deck profiles of late, and I can't seem to figure out why people only play 1 of Gorilla. In my opinion, Gorilla is at least a 2 of, if not 3. I can't understand why people are doing that. Gorilla is really good. Then you have, of course, your 2 Rescue Rabbit. I do believe Fire Fist can be built without Rabbit. I have built a Fire Fist. That's one of my things with Fire Fist. Let me just say this for a second. There are so many different builds you can do for Fire Fist. You can do, the Rabbit build like I'm showing you guys here. You can do the triple 3-star Axis build with Chicken, Spirit, and Leopard. I really like that version better. I'm probably going to turn this into that, but I will continue using Rabbit in it. This Fire Fist deck's a little different than most people's. I'm a little more monster heavy than most people are. So, Rabbit, just straight up good. You drop Rabbit, tribute, get your 2 Warwolves, bring out Tiger King, or, whatever. Works really well. 2 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Spirit. This, again, I have not seen people playing this, and it makes me wonder why. Spirit is amazing. It's searchable, obviously it's a Fire Fist. It's searchable by Tanky and stuff. It pops out with Tensu with the normal summon, extra normal summon. And with Leopard, guys, this card is awesome. With Leopard, you summon Leopard, pop him for his own effect, which you can do. You bring out Tanky, you search out, you bring out Tensu, you drop Spirit, boom, get the extra normal summon, which is used for Spirit. You go into Horse Prince, you special summon out, something else. I love going into that, and then you special summon out Chicken, because Chicken gets his effect, and then you can pop your Tensu for something else. It's just really good, guys, trust me. This is Proxy. I don't have 3 Brother of the Fire Fist Leopard yet. Leopard originally started off for me as a replacement for Chicken because, like I said, it's not out in the U.S. yet for Brother of the Fire Fist Chicken. But I actually turned out to really, really, really like Leopard. I think it's an excellent card. It's really good. I think it's underrated. You just flat out sack him for, a Fire Formation spell or trap. Just, then you can bring him back with Spirit or whatever. It's just really good. That's it for monsters. Spells, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole. I don't run Heavy Storm in this deck because of it being, you needing the continuous spells and traps. But I am thinking about it because when you need to heavy, you need to heavy. 2 Duality, it adds consistency to the deck. 3 Mystical Space Typhoon. It's your back row remover because you're not playing Heavy Storm. 2 Forbidden Lance. I'm actually planning to take these out. I just don't like Forbidden Lance. There's just something about the card I don't like. I mean, it's a great card, don't get me wrong. You can get over things or save your own monsters. But there's just something about it that bugs me. I don't like it. So I'm probably going to take those out. Look for me to either replace those with Fiendish Chains or Breakthrough Skills. Whichever one, floats your boat. Or even Torrential Tributes or Bottomless Trap Holes. Those are also good choices. Obviously, 3 Fire Formation Tanky. I gotta say, I do like the Japanese name for these cards much better than I like the English. They were called Flaming Dance cards in Japan. I do like that better than Fire Formation, but Tanky to me is one of my favorite spell cards ever made. It's just so versatile. You can play it in so many different builds, so many different decks. You can, I play this in X-Sabers. I played in Constellars. You can play this in so many different decks. It's just a really good card. 3 Fire Formation Kensu. This card's really, really good. I think it's underrated. I don't see enough people, talking about it. I think it's just really good. I'm actually thinking about bumping it down to 2 because it's having it at 3 is kind of overkill because you can only get its effect once per turn. Even if you even if you get rid of one and play another one, you can't get the effect again. It only happens once per turn. So I'm looking at maybe dropping that down to 2. That's it for spells. Traps. Got 3 Fire Formation Tensu. Tenzen, my bad. Tenzen. Sorry, guys. I chose to run this over Horn of the Phantom Beast because you still get the attack boost even if they chain MST to it. It gives everything a 300 boost, and it's searchable. You can use Tiger King. You can set it with Dragon. You can set it with Leopard. You can search it out with other stuff. You can bounce it back for the effect of Cardinal. So it's just far more versatile to the deck than Horn of the Phantom Beast, in my opinion. Then we got 2 Fire Formation Tankin. I don't hit this card very often, and it seems whenever I do, it fails anyway. It's there mainly because of the name Fire Formation. It gives a boost to your monsters. It's searchable by like Tiger King, Leopard, etc., Dragon. You can pop about. It works, I guess, as a safety net, but I wouldn't run more than 2 of it. Then, of course, you have Solemn Warning. It's Solemn Warning, and Solemn Judgment, because it's Solemn Judgment. So, now I gotta make another order, and it's probably gonna be the last Yu-Gi-Oh cards I buy, guys. Besides my 3 chicken when they come out. I just can't see spending so much money on the game and not getting anything out of it. And it's going to be the same with Miracle Battle, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if I can't get cards mainly just about for free or, for really, really cheap prices from my buddy Mike. I'm not going to be buying more cards. It's just too much money to sink into it. And, yeah. But I'll give you an idea of my extra deck. I've decided to use one universal extra deck, actually. Between all of my decks, like the staples, like Steel Swarm Roach and Maystroke and Utopia, Gemlight Pearl, etc., like that. So I'm not going to show those cards. I'm just going to show the Fire Fist portion of it. You have 2 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Horse Prince. This card, in my opinion, is very underrated. With Chicken, he is going to skyrocket in value, so I'd get yours now. Chicken's gonna, I think, put Fire Fist on higher up on the competitive map. So he's just great because you can just bam him, spam Chicken out, get Chicken's effect, search for another Fire Fist, use Chicken's effect, pop a Fire Formation card, play another one. It just sets up really good plays. 1 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Cardinal. I did play 2, but I don't see the need to play 2, so I dropped it down to 1 before I bought my cards. This card has one of my favorite artworks ever in Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way. It just looks so badass. It's like the older, like, Shogun samurai guy, kind of, like with the Cardinal spirit and a big sword and stuff. It looks awesome. Really good card. I've won quite a few games with him. You just bounce your 2, even from your graveyard, like if you pop Fire Formations for Bear or Gorilla, or something like that, and you have them in the graveyard, or even if you have them on the field like Tanky, you can use this effect, bounce it back to your deck, shuffle the deck up. You get to reuse them. It gives you Tanky again, gives you Tensu again, gives you Tenzen, Tanken, all the good cards, while bouncing 2 of your opponent's guys. So and it targets from the graveyard for your opponent too. So I think he's a really good card. 2 Brotherhood of Fire Fist Tiger King. I don't believe in running 3. I don't see the point. It just takes up another space. I don't think I would ever use 3 in a duel. I very rarely get out 1. I get out 1, quite consistently, but very rarely do I ever pop the second one out. So Tiger King to me isn't as good as he should have been, but he gets the job done. So I don't see the point in spending money on a 3rd one and taking up the room for a 3rd one. So I'm keeping him at 2. And this kind of sets me apart from most Fire Fist players, but I do play 2 Brother of the Fire Fist Lion Emperor. He's pretty good. He works well with Spirit and, Leopard and Chicken. Obviously, if you don't play that engine, you wouldn't play him. I don't use his effect that often. He just comes out when he comes out. But his effect does pay off when you can use it. It's pretty good, lets you recycle like Bear or something. So, yeah, I do play 2 of him. And obviously he gets, the pump because he's a Beast Warrior. Alright, guys, that's my Fire Fist, my Brotherhood of Fire Fist deck. So, I might be back later on this week. I'm not going to do the discussion video that I mentioned before. I might be back later on this week with that. I don't know. But stay tuned for more videos. So, alright, YouTube. Peace.